This is a demonstration of exercise 1219, preparing an amortization schedule and recording mortgages payable entries. Kellerman Company purchased a building and land with a fair market value of $550,000 on January 1, 2024. Kellerman signed a 20-year 6% mortgage payable. Kellerman will make monthly payments of $3,940.37, and the problem tells us to round to 2 decimal places, and explanations are not required for journal entries. So in the first requirement, it asks us to journalize the mortgage payable issuance on January 1st, 2024. So the problem told us that the building value was $425,000, so we would debit building for that amount, and that the land value was $125,000, so we would debit land for that amount, and then we would credit mortgages payable for the total $550,000. In the second requirement, it asks us to prepare an amortization schedule for the first 2 payments. So what an amortization schedule is it just shows the balance for the liability, and then as we make each of our monthly payments, we will be dividing that amount into the amount that will be going to the interest expense on the mortgage, and then the part that will be applied to the principal. And then the ending balance will take the previous ending balance minus the principal payment and give us our new ending balance. So over the life of the mortgage, we will see that ending balance go down as it is amortized. But the first thing we have to do before we can do the amortization schedule is to determine the amount of interest expense for each of the payments. So we know what the payment is, but we have to determine the amount that is applied to the interest, and then we can subtract that from the total payment to get the amount to apply to the principal. So at the very beginning of the mortgage, the carrying value of it is $550,000. The interest rate on this loan was 6%. Now when you calculate interest, it's always going to be principal times the interest rate, but then times the amount of time. Since this is a monthly payment, we are only going to be calculating interest for 1 month. So we're going to multiply by 1 divided by 12 months, because the interest rate of 6% is an annual rate. So the spreadsheet has calculated the amount of interest on $550,000 at 6% for 1 month to be $2,750. The spreadsheet has also taken that amount from the total monthly payment that we were given in the problem, and the difference is the amount that will be applied to the principal to reduce the balance of the mortgage. So to get the new ending balance, the spreadsheet has taken the previous ending balance and subtracted the principal amount, and now we have our new ending balance. To calculate the interest for February, we're going to take that new ending balance and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to multiply that amount by 6%, and we're going to multiply it by 1 divided by 12 for 1 month's interest. And now we have the interest for the second month. The spreadsheet has taken that amount from the monthly payment to calculate the amount to apply to principal, and then has subtracted that amount from the previous ending balance to give us our new carrying amount for this liability at the end of February. In the third part, it asks us to journalize the first payment on January 31st, 2024. So when you make the journal entry, you're going to debit mortgages payable only for the amount of the principal, $1,190.37. The $2,750 that we calculated will be debited to interest expense, and then we will credit cash for the total amount of the monthly payment, $3,940.37. the fourth part of the problem asks us to journalize the second payment. So in the second payment, the amount that was debited to the mortgage payable is $1,196.32. The interest expense is $2,744.05, and then we would credit cash for the total payment, $3,940.37. And that is the conclusion of the demonstration for exercise 1219.